Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. So today I'm going to show you guys what to do as a fresh level 100 gatherer. Now for those of you who are strictly gatherers, you're going to have a hard time gearing up. If you're not using the script set, you can pay a crafter to make your new gatherer gear, which is the Everseeker, or you guys can buy it off the market board. If you need help making gil, use my gil guides in my playlist to help you out with that to get yourself geared up for 7.2. Otherwise, wait for the new script gear in 7.2 to utilize that. So the first thing you're going to do is talk to Rodina at level 100 after getting solution 9 to the main story quest, and then of course go West Craftsman just in case you need that, which is in Mordona. Go to the scrip exchange, go to folklore, and then look for level 100. You need 1600 purple scripts for each book. If you want to get orange scripts immediately, focus on getting the Alexandria one first to unlock copper sharks. And then you can focus on your miner and then your botanist, and then save the last two ones for fisher. So the easiest way to get a good chunk of purple scripts is obviously doing your custom deliveries. So you'll have at least 9 NPCs to unlock. Most of them are just do the main story quest to unlock them, but Kiranai needs the C-Suite of the Violet Tides and Ruby Sea and plus Monago to unlock. This one needs Zloe and Purple Rain in the Azim Steppe to unlock, and then these two here require the Ishgard Restoration. The last three just do the main story and you're good to go. Zloe is unlocked by going and doing Go West Craftsman in Mordona. So as you can see here, the icons next to their name is the ones that have the bonus. So look for the one that has the pickaxe and of course the little scythe thing here. And this is going to be for botanist and miner bonuses, which will give you 270 purple and 180 orange. If they do not have that, and then you're going to get 180 and 120. So make sure you look for the ones with the bonus. So we have Emiliance L2, and then we have Monago that has our gatherers. Now, because I don't know what gear you guys all have, I'm going to be using the level 90 set as a base. Okay, so the custom delivery clients, you only need 600 collectability to pass in for the max scripts. So what we're going to do is going to pick the two ones that have a bonus. So I'm going to go with Emiliance. So she needs school supply materials. So go look for gathering a method, and we'll find the miner and the botanist locations. So it's going to be here in Thavnir. Alright, so let's head over there now and I'll show you guys how to collect these. Alright, so here we are in Thavnir. Now remember, if you do not have max rank with your custom deliveries, you're going to have different materials to gather. So in Ishgard you have Inscrutable Taste that unlocks Collector's Glove, which you need that for Fisher, so make sure you do that before anything. So these will always be gathered as collectibles, because the little icon next to it. Okay, so we need at least 600 collectability to get this to max. So first thing you do is Scrutiny, do 1 Meticulous, and then do 1 Scour. If you hear that, that means the intuition rate went off to give you a little bit of a boost. So you'll get like 100 more points to your collectability. And then you gather once. Then you do Solid Reason or Ageless Words if you're a botanist to get an extra gathering attempt. And if you Eureka Moment procs, which is random, you get Wise to the Roll for a 3 gather. And then you gather 3 more or 2 more depending. So you do that until you get at least 6. Okay, so let's head over to Emiliance back in Ultra Land to pass these in. Alright, so here we are at Emiliance. Now if you do both custom delivery clients per week, that it gives you enough for 2 books. Let's go ahead and pass these in. Now if you have the Studium deliveries, the Waku Meki Meki deliveries, and the Crystarium deliveries still not done, they will also give you purple scripts. So if you guys want to catch up quickly, I recommend going back and doing those. Since you're going to be level 100 doing those, they shouldn't be too hard. Alright, so that concludes with Emiliance and custom deliveries. So your next step is to, of course, to get the on level 700 gear. Luckily, custom deliveries gives you enough to get yourself the full set, because you need at least 2100, and the custom deliveries gives you 260. So the tools are 700, headpiece is 300, body 500, and the rest are 200 each. So you only can pick one job to gear up, or wait for the next week and do your botanist, and then wait for the next week for your fisher, or you guys can use what you have available to get the orange scripts to get the other sets. So once the left side is taken care of, you now need the right side. So you need the level 100 maw, or the botanist one, and then you need the accessories, and you have to fully meld them to have a chance to gather the legendary materials, because you need at least 4480, I think. 4480 for the regular ones, and the new ones that just came out is 4540, which, as you can see here, we bypassed that with my melds. Okay, but you're ultimately going to use these up until the 0.3 patch, which is going to be like next year. So these are going to be good for quite a while, so it's good to meld these now. The offhand can be replaced in 7.2 with the other script one if you don't want to overmeld it, but as long as you got 4480 perception, that's all you need. You're not going to have enough stats to get the characteristics like the yield up, gatherer's boon, and gathering attempt, but it's just important that you get the ability to gather the materials outright so you guys can sell to get your money back, depending if you got this set bought or paid to get made. So your next step is, of course, getting your other classes geared up as well. So you're going to be using the Nasi Goreng food for the extra GP to get your 950, which I think you're going to need, and the extra gathering will help make sure that your Scour, Brazen, and Meticulous appraisal hits for max. So you're going to go into your gather log, go to collectibles, and then you're going to find the level 100 items. So these ones here are going to be from 4 to 6 a.m. and p.m. These ones here are 8 to 10 a.m. and p.m., which just bypassed. And the last one is going to be at 12 to 2, which is coming up soon. And this one here has no time limit, so this one is free to gather whenever you like. Botanist has them at 6 to 8 a.m. and p.m., 2 to 4 a.m. and p.m., and then you have this one here at 10 to 12, and then this one is gatherable anytime that you like. Now for you fishers, there's a couple ways to get purple and orange scripts. My favorite way of getting orange scripts is through the condors. There's no restrictions, you just need to do ambitious lore and have a versatile lore as the bait if you want. In living memory, the Canal Town North, you need the Fisher's Folklore Book of Alexandria, like I mentioned earlier. You can use the ambitious lore to get this out, and the versatile lore to catch it. You must have fog or cloudy weather. Spearfishing, you're going to go into Yaktel. This right here. The crabs are a special fish you only can get by catching a certain amount of cod and speckled bass. And to get this one unlocked, you must catch 16 glistening discus, or spearfish, 16 of these. So that is how you guys get orange scripts for your fisher. My best and favorite one is copper sharks. If you do ocean fishing, you must catch the blue fish to get orange scripts, and then of course you just need to get a high score to get a crap ton of purple scripts if you're doing ocean fishing. So let's go find a node with my botanist or miner, and I'll show you guys a rotation with this set here to help you get orange scripts. Alright, so here we are at the node, so let's pop our food. And we're going to wait for our GP to regenerate. Now these will pop up a couple seconds after the time that they're supposed to be up. Alright, so everyone will have a different rotation for this to work, but this is going to be mine. So let's go for the 1 star. So we do not have max Scour or Meticulous because my stats are just not high enough. But that's going to be alright. So you're going to do Scrutiny and Collector's Focus. Hopefully that jacked us up. And then you have the 15% chance of saving your gathering attempt when you use Meticulous. We did hit it with a 46%, and we get our attempt saved. Perfect example. And we do get our integrity or gathering attempts up +2 because we got 930 GP and above. That's also good. So do that twice. And we also got Collector's Standard, which also jacks up our collectability. So we're going to have to do that 3 times. Okay, now that we have 300 GP left over, we can use Settled Reason or Ageless Words to get a next gathering attempt. Don't forget we also have a Revisit trait which gives us back our GP and gathering attempts. So kind of drain this all the way down to 1. Alright, Solid Reason. Eureka Moment is not proc, which is RNG, so we don't get Wise of the World. And our gathering is 100%, so you can't fail to miss. So if the node does not disappear, Revisit will proc. Okay, so your focus is trying to get 1,000 out of 1,000 collectability for max turn-ins. Okay, so let's head back to the scrip exchange and turn these in. Okay, so let's pass in these items. So we're gonna get 38 orange scrips with these. This one here also gives you 38. This one gives you 20. That's because it's no town limit. And this one gives you 36. And I'm gonna cap. So yeah. So that's how you basically get your orange scripts once you get your gear set taken care of. And then of course you do it for your next gear set, and then of course for your fisher. Fisher doesn't really need that much stats to do orange script farming, but the more stats the better. Okay, so hopefully this has been helpful. Don't forget to check out the rest of my channel for more Final Fantasy XIV content, and I will see you guys in the next one. And also make sure to check the one out for crafters. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or help me on Ko-Fi. The links for those will be in the description down below, as well as my Discord. And the extra special shout out to the members on screen. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead.